got his first 2 points.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird find. In a wide open teammate.
Outside Love. Tries the spin move. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Irving gets it to go.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Doncic. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Outside for Love. Pass to Roy. And he makes it.
And Roy is so good at creating for himself. I mean, so elusive and smooth. Hard for defenses to get a wrap on him.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Turkoglu. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, because of Hedo Turkoglu's versatility and size, it's hard to defend him without fouling him.
He's perfect from the line this time.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Doncic. Reverses. The rebound by Carter.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
Stolen by Carter. Here's the break. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vinsanity showing off his amazing bounce.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Turkoglu with the crossover. Jams it in off a great move.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Durant. Oh, Robinson with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. The visitors with the ball. Screen by Robinson. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
The way Brown sprints towards the rim makes the defense uncomfortable. I mean, he's really adept at drawing contact on his way to the hoop. Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Pass to Bird. Here's Turkoglu. Check by James. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Nowitzki. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And slam dunk by James.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Make the noise, fans. The loudest fans get the free T-shirt.
1:06 left in the second quarter. Outside Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going. Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Shot from the top of the key. Durant pulls it in.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pure from three-point range.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on it.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Durant. And the jumper is good. Durant's got 9 points.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
And so that's the end of the first half. The San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. James outside. Outside Durant. Here's the pick. Fires the three. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Yao. Fader on the way. And yep, it's good. Give him 8 points now.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
For three, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. To the inside. It's stolen by Irving. Outside Durant. KD gets a step. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Pass to Yao. Durant looking around. Counted from distance. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Robinson. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The drive by. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Yao. Give him 8. And they pick up 2. And Brooklyn leads by 15.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of position. Easier said than done, though. How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
With the drive, McGrady. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable.
Oh, I can't believe he just did that.
Way up top. He seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
For three, Durant. KD splashes the triple.
You know, the timing Durant had. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
The first one falls.
You know, it really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious.
Brooklyn with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Irving. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
In transition. He pulls it. Good. He hits the jumper. McGrady's got 8.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention, and there Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
And they're running. Here's Bird. And he lays it in. And Brooklyn leads by 18.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
James can't get it to go. Here's Yao. He's got 12. Here's McGrady. Knocks down the step-back Jay. McGrady's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Irving for 3. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud here. Breaker Andrew.
.103 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Wembanyama. To end the run. Going inside. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
Irving with a deep 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality, somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing.
Love for 3. Nails it from 3. Love's got 5 now.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Nifty move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
To the paint. Outside for Love. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Love missing. With 2 seconds left. Tatum, good. He's got 7.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
And so it's Brooklyn. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with pace. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Turkoglu. Here's McGrady. Drops in the 3. McGrady's got 11 in the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Durant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots. Getting it done from the mid-range.
Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. On the take. And Durant with the big finish.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Good D by Doncic. Outside Love. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Doncic with it. Fires the 3. And Kevin Love with the 3.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Doncic outside. Pass to Durant. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And here's Durant. Spins. The 3 is up. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Down low. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
They get it again. Tatum.
Defensive foul.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And James launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Fall. Brooklyn with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Bird. The three. Knocks it down from distance.
At the arc, Bird can be just devastating, especially when he gets into a nice rhythm.
Irving looking around. Here's Nowitzki. This one for three. It's hauled in by Fall. Left side Tatum. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with excellence? I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
They set the pick. And it's Ball off the drive.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick and roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
A minute 37 left in the game. It's scooped up. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Durant. Second chance effort. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Jacks up a three. Yow, good.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Robinson with a steal. Pass to Durant. A deep three. Now here's Robinson. 5 to shoot. From the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. And here's James. Connects from downtown.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
Pass to Yao. Shoots a fadeaway. That one goes in.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. The ball goes to the away team.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Irving. Launches it. Can't get it to drop. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The deep three from Durant. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. For three. Nice shot by Durant.
A three-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Outside Durant. Pass to Yao. Fires from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a... Whoa!
Are you kidding? He hit it!
How about that?
Wow. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was